Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Madness Project Nexus. In the last episode we finished Climb, the most grueling gauntlet of enemies we've gone through yet. And now only one final challenge awaits us in the Rush. We finally made it to the top of the science tower. Nexus City lies sprawled out beneath us, a fetid pockmark on the Nevadian landscape. It cries to be healed, and once Project Nexus has been dismantled, Kristoff should be aptly equipped to reverse the damage done by Director Phobos and his Nexus Core lackeys. Let's get to the Divergence engine and end this mission for good. Ascend the tower and disable Project Nexus. For this stage we're going to be playing as Hank, as I think he deserves to be given center stage, as he is the main character throughout this whole thing. As always, we'll be playing on tough difficulty, and we're going to be jumping right in. Alright, and we have a full squad of 4 party members for this one. We're almost there. Can't believe we're nearly done with this crap. Don't let your guard down. Those Nexus Core thugs could have weaponized this whole damn facility. Very wise, my friend. I fear we are far from safety yet. Alright, then I guess the only choice is to go forward. Before we explore what's going on over there, is there anything on this terminal? No. There is, however, a melee weapon and a rifle, and I kind of want that. So we have a history thing here. Behold, Nexus City, a technological marvel and beacon of hope for all Nevadians of every faction. Far beyond the simple grey living tubes of your typical Nevada commune, this cutting-edge wonderland will feature energy reclamation technology, sleepwalker dream assimilation, life pro cloning facilities, and a basketball court. We can't wait to see what a Nexus future holds for all of us, and that's all thanks to Project Nexus, embarking on a voyage towards divergence. Oh, that's quite the sales pitch you guys just gave me, and I think we have a map of Nexus City here. We have the industrial sector, the residential / commercial district, and of course the science tower. So let's get another history lesson here. Fear hunger no more. The energy reclamation technology of the new industrial sector will put an end to your days of empty pockets and stomachs. By harnessing the patented innovations of our friends at Merck, Nexus City will be outfitted to provide for its thousands of residents with zero cost to the consumer. How could you not want a little piece of utopia for yourself? Yes, that's in line with what Kristoff described the industrial sector as, an area that can provide unlimited provisions to the entire city. Pretty good deal if you'd ask me. Hey there, chum. Why are you so worried about the dangers of day-to-day life? Maybe it's because you haven't signed up for an irresistible life insurance policy at Life Pro cloning facilities located on every corner of the brand new residential sector. Payment plans start at low rates, but who even cares? Paying off your policy is your clone's problem. All you have to worry about is how to live the high life today. Life Pro for when you're not a pro, but your insurance is. Yes, circumventing death. Isn't that fun? Have you ever wanted to learn to play the piano? How about dual-wield a pair of tennis rackets? Why, you'd be the belle of the ball if you could pirouette like the star you are. Don't worry, for your days of unskilled mediocrity are over. Say hello to the Sleepwalker Dream Assimilation Program, featured right here in Nexus City's sprawling commercial district. Now, slip into a set of our bedtime headwear and wake up tomorrow a new person. You'll be playing first chair trumpet for the Nevada Orchestra in no time. Yeah, I guess that was a part of Phobos' plans to weaponize the Sleepwalkers. Because guess what? They're not going to teach you how to play piano, they're going to teach you how to kill. Hello, welcome to the Nexus Historical Society at the Nevadian Center. Take your ticket to experience the wonders of Nevada. Guess we just have to take the ticket. Welcome to the museum. Nothing else for us here. Only to go through this door. Seems like there's not much here. What about this? More history. We know you've been reading the Nexus news, and our gracious Director Phobos has heard your concerns. Our clones are now 100% better than ever before. Our brand new Sleepwalker dream assimilation technology is the miracle solution to the failures of our early tests. We assure you that there is no chance your clone will awaken with its mind snapped, twisted into an existence of anger and torment as he experiences a lifetime of memories in a single instant. All such clones have been destroyed, posing no threat to you, the average citizen. We promise. Instead, the Sleepwalker dream assimilation spreads the learning across as few as 2 months. Your clone will come back with all of your own memories, plus whatever special package you decide to purchase, such as hacking, explosives, and vent crawling. Oh, that sounds like such a great deal. But let's just continue on. There's nothing really in this room for us that we can use right now. Alright, elevator. Uh-oh. Why? Alright, these guys are Lamenters. They are going to try to pounce on you. Don't let them do it. It's quite deadly. And you just want to shoot them down whenever you get the chance to do so. Alright, I'm out. One of them died. Get off me, bud. Alright, 3 left. And that's it for the Lamenters. We faced worse. You must die, you must die, you must die. This is much worse. Oh yes, that is Odium. He's going to bounce around the screen and attempt to charge on you. That might be it for my corpus. Yep, I got slapped. Get off me, please. Alright, I'm empty. But at least we got the Odium. And another one drops, just as I say that. Get off me, bud. I want that laser carbine. Alright, I'll take that up as well. That works. Alright. How's lasers taste for you, big man? There we go. Alright, one more. Well, at least he took quite a good bit of damage there. Alright, looks like we only have one enemy left. And where is he? There he is. Give him something to cry about. Alright. Alright, Christoph, you took the worst beating there, buddy, so I'm gonna let you get the next heal. I'm not going to worry too much about equipping my allies, because really I'm more worried about equipping myself. And it seems like you guys already have weapons anyway, so let's move on ahead. Start the elevator. Well, that was absurd. What did the Nexus Corps need with a museum anyway? Propaganda. Phobos could only see the project through. With proper resources, we were forced to do business with many unsavory merchants from across Nevada's never-ending expanse. And what did Phobos exchange for all these resources exactly? Soldiers, training modules, equipment, everything necessary to perpetuate war and conflict. And that's why the rest of Nevada believes Project Nexus is just some lowly cloning and battle readiness program, huh? A subtle cover story. This is our floor. That's not exactly subtle, but alright. Alright, well, out of the frying pan and into the pot. Because we got ourselves another fight. Well, that's the alarm tripped. We've got these things, and here comes security. I don't know what the heck these things are, but all I can really recommend is that you shoot them. Did I mention they explode when they die? Okay. Let's move along through, get ourselves a shotgun. I apologize if my commentary is a little lacking. I am very focused right now. And that's all she wrote. Simple machines. They will impede us no longer. Alright, I'm going to grab a replacement blaster. And oh boy, so many choices. The Mahdi 999 is quite the weapon, I will say so myself. But I think Christoph likes the appeal of a shotgun a bit more. And you know what, Deimos? I think you've earned yourself a very big gun for a very small man. And you all need to heal, so Christoph, go on ahead and take some health. Sanford, you are in the need of 2 heals, so go on ahead. And Deimos will be the only one missing a corpus, but that's just fine. Alright, let's move on through. Yes, actually, Deimos, you have been given the opportunity for a heal, so go on ahead and take it, bud. Okay, floor 51, we are quite high up. We're only gonna keep getting higher. Alright. Hubris. These are dissonant golems. They will teleport around the screen, and they will attempt to kill you. All I can really recommend is you shoot them, shoot them, shoot them. I'd avoid getting too close to these guys if you can help it. Alright, he's dead. And try to dodge those lasers if you can. I've never been too good at it. Let's run away from the lasers. Alright. We have a screwdriver here. Might as well use it. Shank. Alright, I think we have some weapons in here. Yes, we do. I want that electric dozer. This thing will make quick work of them. Yes, indeed. Ow, that hurts. Contamination purged. Have a pleasant day. Oh, I'll have a pleasant day. Jesus, that was awful. Just terrible. We'll let Jeb heal since he's the lowest of us right now. What are we doing with all this dissonant reality we have lying around, you might be asking? Don't you worry, young tourist. Director Phobos believes in using every byproduct of the divergence process. Thanks to our genius scientists, we've begun to turn what was once a reality-warping radioactive miasma into a viable power source. Soon we'll have a brand new generation of mechanical helpers, all sputtering around in the winds of dissonant energy. What a future. Now that I've read that, let me make sure I'm still recording. I sure am. Alright, I'm just making sure because it would really suck if I lost all my footage. Alright, Jeb, you could use a new gun. You could use a couple new guns. That binary sword won't do you any more good, but might as well give you 2 melees. Sanford is really lacking in pretty much every regard here. But, that's fine. What's wrong, chum? Having trouble reaching the last can of hot dogs at the top of your cupboard? Not strong enough to lift a Merc brand truck off the ground for daily repairs? Well, fret no more, because Phase 2 of the Generation 03 model butlers is now underway. We've got the tech to pump them out bigger, stronger, and more helpful than ever before. Plus, patrons of all new Generation 03 limited model are issued a lifetime warranty on their new mammoth friend, free of charge. We'll patch that gentle giant back together at any of our Nexus facilities, located in any city district. So you get a butler and you get an immortal butler? Sounds like Alfred, but even better. But if you haven't gathered by now, Generation 03 limited models are golems. Yes, that is the story of those guys. Actually, Sanford, old buddy, we got a gun here for you, so go on ahead. You can have that long sword to go with it. I'm gonna keep this electric dozer, though, because this thing is awesome. So many weapons, so little time. Let's see here. I guess you could use a new weapon there. Deimos? Heck. I don't know who those guys were, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna go up the elevator.
Yes.
I think you all need to be here with me. Yes, here we are. What happens when we get to the top? I'm kinda done with all the surprises. We engage the divergence engine. The Nexus Core have done a superb job of keeping everything running, despite lacking access to new selves. Yeah, we're real proud of them. Transitioning back to an operational project Nexus will not be a problem. This was my life's work, after all. Alright, this is our stop. Get moving. And we have another heal here. Christoph, you are still in the most dire need of health. So I will gladly gift this corpus to you, in the spirit of keeping you alive. Seems those Nexus Core guys just love to target you. And you have your last heal right here. We'll swap back to Hank. Part 1. So you want to make a mag, do you? It's a dedicated process that requires thousands of man-hours of professional Nexus handiwork. First you'll need a micro-calcified bone framework, laced with a carbon fiber mesh network. Without the added robustness of an engineered skeletal structure, your new mag will collapse under its own weight. Now let's put some meat on the lad. Ordinary meat won't do the trick. Only preconditioned Nexus-grade muscle coaches grown in director-approved carbon farms. Samples from Nevada's top athletes were spliced to create this perfect twitch muscle fiber specimen. Next, we stretch an impact retard and lattice a polyorganic ethylene skin over an incubating mag, guaranteeing imperviousness to high-caliber weapons and common, everyday mishaps. Sounds like the ultimate soldier, if you ask me. We have quite a fair amount of laser weapons. You know what? I'll take the laser carbine and that NK-45. And we have some grunts strung up here. Behold, customer, the Generation 04, brought to you by the Nexus Core. This little guy is the new future of Nevada, the future of you. The ultimate insurance policy, the Generation 04 will give you a second lease on life if the perils of the world should pluck you away, and they will. With the Nexus technology, we found the answer. When you come back, you'll do it as the most perfect version of yourself. You might even wonder why you didn't get cloned sooner. But don't take our word for it. Ask any of our Nexus Core scientists and security officials. They're all Generation 04 and loving it. So everybody in the Nexus Core is a clone. Who would have thought? The original, the classic, the one that started it all. The Generation 03. What once began as a butler unit has battled against obsolescence since its introduction decades ago, seeing upgrades that have made the Generation 03 a consumer favorite even today. From kitchen module to sentry module, our love for the Generation 03, much like the unit itself, will never die. That's quite a lot of reading. I need to take a drink. Anyway, fellas, get up here. Alright, we have ourselves a robot here. If you thought we were done innovating, then you need to go back to one of our Nexus-funded educational compounds. We'll never stop inventing for you, dear consumer. We stand at the cusp of a brand new turn, the brink of scientific curiosity and bravery. Soon, every home will have its own Generation 05 butler. Pre-order yours today, and give your tired old Generation 03 the break it deserves. Oh, okay. What has science done? We're gonna fight robots. Okay, those pusher bots are dead. Let's make them a little bit more dead. Reload. Shutdown complete. Oh yes. Alright, Sanford, old buddy. Yeah, you really need to come here and heal. Now everybody is at full health. Isn't that just swell? Alright. Do we have any more tidbits and trivia to read through? I don't think so. I think we're free to move on after we loot the place for any valuables. But I think I'll take my Nevadian Dozer Model E with me. Oh, this room. This one's going to be fun. Alright, combo. Left module compromised. Backup systems engaged. Those guys die with 2 hits of Dozer. Distress alert acknowledged. Preparing to crush. Crush protocol rebooting. Error. Does anyone require a gentle push? Error. Preparing to push back. Oh, but you can push back in robot hell. Cool, you are now dead. Yep, the electric dozer made quick work of those guys. Much to my happiness. Alright. Christoph, I think I will refresh your dissonance. I think you would make good use of it, and I'm going to continue on. Looks like for once none of us need to heal, so let's move on to floor 77, and then floor 78. And we have more of these guys here, but I'm not really partial to wasting my ammo on them. I'll just beat them down. Alright, all we have to do is flip this lever and flip that lever. That's all we needed to do. We have a FAMAS there, but I'm not too interested in it. All those guns there... Oh yes, we are entering quite an interesting place. So I think I will stock up on some slightly better weaponry. Let's see, do any of you have any spare magazines? Oh, yes, you do. I'll gladly take them, because I'm going to need them. In the meantime... The Nexus Charter? Passed down from the hands of the employers themselves. If Phobos had only obeyed the Charter, the world would not be in such peril. Well, unfortunately for Director Phobos, he didn't. That's what got him killed. God Emperor Phobos. God Emperor? I think I have one of those at home. Do not get me started. Yes, Christoph holds quite a lot of contempt for Phobos. Speaking of, he's right here. There you have it. All that remains of Director Phobos, the tyrant that nearly destroyed the world, and may still, if we do not make haste to the top of the tower. What? Huh? He doesn't look so tough. That's because he's dead, Deimos. The day I slew Phobos, our battle was legendary. If I had not taken the Keystone Fragment and harnessed its power, I would surely have failed, and the Nexus Core would still be polluting the world with their own kind. The lever will summon the diversions platform. So once we flip this lever, Christoph is going to leave our party, but let's marvel at Phobos' corpse here. It's quite the sight, don't you think? Activate Project Gestalt, password accepted. Dissonance cycling. It was the last thing he did before he died, the poor bastard. Not that I feel bad for him, he deserved it. Alright. See ya upstairs, Christoph. I'll meet you gentlemen up top. Best of luck. Somehow I feel like he wasn't talking to me. Alright, let's move on up ahead. If you need any last minute restocks, yeah, might want to go back and do that. Because we're walking into a pretty big fight here. Alright. Gotta get my A game on for this one. Alright, Director's Office, Phobos presiding. We'll be playing as Hank for this fight.
On my way!
I do not require much time to activate the divergence engine. After I install the keys, we can restart the project as it was always intended to be. Wonderful. I've had it up to here with this mission. So it begins. It sure does. By the way, we're back. You thought we were finished? Fat chance. Why do you bozos keep coming back? What's the matter, little chicken? Afraid you're gonna lose this time? You're winning 3-0 here, fellas. The only way that changes is if we make it 4. You're gonna change, alright? Look at this sweet gear we picked up. Thanks, Nexus Core. We're gonna put it all back when we're finished. It doesn't belong to us. And speaking of finished, you're dead meat. Ready to do this? We're not really asking, though. Get ready for our final battle. Who are these jokers supposed to be? Fellas? Do not interrupt our warm-up! Squish. Grab. Chomp. What does this thing want? Why is it following us? Project Gestalt is incubating more self-units than all of the clones in Nevada combined. Its purpose is to consume the other place and become unto a god realm. That cannot be allowed to happen. I say we can take them. I'm gonna take them. Alright. Gestalt's going to begin the fight by dropping these on you. Gestalt is an unstoppable force, but we must find a way. If I can direct the divergence engine to target the creature, we can banish his beastly ass to the other place. No, but we can invert its defenses and render it vulnerable. But we're going to need to supercharge the machine. Alright, while Gestalt is standing in the center, you want to grab these plugs and throw them into these sockets. That will shock the engine. A direct hit. The creature is vulnerable. Dismantle it post-haste. Did that work? Did we actually damage the big bastard? My readings are all positive. Refuel the engine and persist in your assault. Alright. Ooh, that hurt. I really wish that plug wouldn't miss. And I really wish I wouldn't grab something that's not the plug. Get in there. Alright, gotta be quick. Come on, shock. Alright. Alright, Gestalt is now going to summon tentacles that will slap the ground and also slap me, apparently. Could you go away? You're very annoying. No. Alright, go away. I'm going to need a gun here, and we're going to have to shoot that down. Ugh, man, this sucks. Alright, now that that's freed, we want to grab these plugs and throw them up here. Arm yourselves. Not right now. I need to do this. Alright, Gestalt is shocked for the 3rd time. Now focusing the divergence engine. Be gone, spawn of Phobos. Yeah, screw you, Gestalt. Oh, that's unfair, that's unfair. Doesn't matter, this thing goes down now. Alright, I'm going to grab this Dissonance Lancer here, and I'm going to shoot it at Gestalt. Alright, exceptional firing the divergence engine. Project Gestalt is brimming with selves. If we extract them, we can at last finish the creature. Hello, gentlemen. Such a delight to be free from my vessel at last. I applaud you for bringing me here. Phobos, we will not allow you to return. Go back to your hell plane and leave us to the job you never could. Amusing, Christoph, but I rather enjoy this tiny world. I think I'll take it back. The hell you will, buddy. I don't know who you think you are, bozo, but no chucklehead from the other place is coming into my world without my say-so. Are these your new minions, Christoph? Will you sacrifice them to destroy me as you did so many others? Are you prepared to pay that price one last time? A world without you is worth any cost, employer lapdog. We pay it freely. Say, do we get to weigh in on that? Pathetic. I'll be bonding with Project Gestalt now and joining the ranks of the employer soon enough. Step aside, gentlemen. A god stands before you now. Alright, the final fight begins. To start off, you just want to shoot the hell out of Phobos with anything you can muster. Quickly, arm yourselves. Alright, he's going to shoot these things at you. I don't really know what they are. Now he's going to teleport around. Alright, second Corvus down on Phobos. Can you feel the raw energy of the other place as it is unmatched? Let me show you. Alright, he's going to throw rubble at you. You just want to dodge.
Witness to this!
My abilities are infinite. Now he's going to spawn these little ghosts at you. Luckily they're not too deadly. Behold the weapons of the employers at my very fingertips. Alright, yep. Phobos is going to do that. God, that attack sucks. It's really hard to avoid, too. I dodged directly into the fire. It's my fault. Come on, he's almost down. Do I have no other guns? I have this MP5. Alright. And that's another corpus down. Project Gestalt is ready for my second coming. A shame you won't survive long enough to witness my ascension. Ow. Alright, Hank's down. We want to get him back up. Alright, here comes that attack again. Yep, it sucks. Just as it always did. Get up, Hank. Okay, almost got his next corpus down. And it looks like I'm out of gun, so we're gonna have to get close. Come on, buddy. You really don't like dying, do you, bud? There we go. Alright, let's restock on weapons. I'll be having that keystone fragment back, Christoph. Come on, bud. Show yourself. I'm sick of these games. You almost had me there. But not quite. Oh, no, you had me there, though. Alright. I have a lightsaber for you. Come on, bud. Ah. It's just that he does that attack that's so fast. It's really difficult to avoid.
Come and face the end.
But you'll be damned if you think I won't try. Come on, spawn, you bastard. That's another corpus down. My ascension dawns. Come, mortals, witness the true power of the other place. Ow. That hurts, you know.
Come and face the end.
Alright, more of these guys.
Witness to this. Bear witness to this.
Alright, it's time for one more go at that attack. Ow. Alright. It's now or never. Unfortunately, there's no more ranged weapons for me to use, so it looks like we're gonna have to melee. Luckily, he's allowing me to get some good shots in. And that is Director Phobos. No, I will not go back. Be gone with you, Phobos. This world has a place for you no longer. While I have my perfect vessel, it doesn't matter, Christoph. I will merge with the other place in Project Gestalt and have my godhood. Are we screwed? I don't like where this is headed. If we can deny Phobos his vessel, then the only place he's headed is the other place. For good. I apologize to break the pacing. I just want to make sure my mic is on and we're still recording. Okay, very good. So you're saying we get to kill Gestalt? I'm saying you have to. Dispatch it. Are we getting past that dude's armor? He may be weak, but he's still a tank. So I may have been hanging on to some C4 this whole time, for an emergency. You're my hero right now. Alright. Sanford, you're up. And Hank, I think you've earned the privilege. Let's kill him. Why am I using scrap metal? Let's use something good. He's down. Told you we could take him. That was one hell of a fight. 15 minutes. Not bad. Story victory. Oh yeah. But that's not the end. Not just yet. We still have a bit more to go through. The director and his puppet are vanquished. They will burn this place never again. It is done. Does that mean we won? Are we finished? Utterly and completely. Now we may begin again. Project Nexus can be reborn into the salvation this world requires to survive. The first step that we... Okay, that's taken care of. Let's destroy Project Nexus. Whoa, Hank, what did you just do? He wasn't going to shut up, so he needed to go. What's the problem? The problem is we need that guy. No, we need to finish the mission. Hank, have you not been listening? We stopped the project. It's over. And Christoph can save all of us without compromising the mission. Everybody wins. I don't know why I went Australian there. Doesn't matter. Destroy Project Nexus. That's the mission. It always has been. Why are we still talking about this? Fella, I don't care what you think the mission is. I'm not blowing up the world, and neither are you. Capiche? Let's be clear here. Are you telling me we're gonna have a problem? We can't let you wipe out Nevada, Hank. Everyone can walk away and we all still win, Hank. It doesn't have to be this way. Yeah, because between you and me, I was hoping it would come to this. Alright, it's time for the true final battle against Hank J. Wimbledon. I recommend you throw a grenade up to that platform he's standing on. Or maybe we can't throw grenades. Yep, that worked. He's going to jump down. I'm going to try to melee him. This is pointless. Throw another grenade. And it doesn't reach that far. Let's throw our hook. Come on, buddy. Your tack bar doesn't last forever. Come on. Get over here. Damn. Alright, fine. You want to do this the hard way? I've killed a god. You don't stand a chance. It's over. You should have listened to us, Hank. Come on, we gotta figure out a way to make sense of this whole mess. Well, what now? I'm open to suggestions, bud. Alright, okay, so hear me out. Let's say we go to Gills and figure this out. No. I'm just saying, if we could solve the 2 soda cans problem if we were at Gills. Fella, the 2 of us are not gonna fix Project Nexus on our own. It's over. So what happens now? Beats me. They're not gonna like that we offed Hank. And Hank's not gonna like that we offed him either. But the world's not blowed up, so at least there's that. Yep, there's that. Oh, of course my phone goes off right at the most climactic moment. Okay. That's it. We beat the game. Hank betrayed us, but we defeated him. Okay, so I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say, but I'm not sure if I should save it till after the credits or not. Because, I mean, the credits are their own thing. No bandits allowed. I think I'll save it for after the credits, because we still have a bit to go through. Oh yes, Lochnar and Cheshire, they did amazing on the soundtrack of this game. This has got to be one of my favorite video game soundtracks I've listened to in a good long while. These guys are awesome. The sound design also by Lochnar, some really great sound design in this game. I have absolutely no issues with it. William Harmar, Joshua Tomar, Swain, Bandolin, Clifford, Hans von Harken, Devin Martin, all these people, awesome voice jobs. I did not do your voices any justice when I voiced any of these characters. I tried my best, but at the end of the day, they definitely did way better than me. Yes, Uncle Funko, great guy. Bob Dude, great guy. I know both of them, and they are awesome, awesome dudes. Yeah, lead testers, Bill Z and Gangrene, those two are awesome. Gangrene's somebody I know. I've been beta testing this game for a while, and I beta tested the game alongside him. He's an awesome dude. Love that guy. Special thanks to Bill Z, Mind Chamber, Tom Folk, Newgrounds, Luis, Michael Welsh, and Jason Scarfoni. I think that's how you pronounce that. I don't know many of those guys, but I'm sure they're all awesome dudes. And to everyone who made this game possible. So while these names scroll by the screen, some of them you might even recognize, let's talk about what the hell just happened. Madness Project Nexus. One hell of a game. I've been beta testing this game for 3 straight years, and it's awesome to see the game finally out. And I'm really happy to have played this game on the channel for you guys. This was seriously awesome. With the story and stuff, like, this expands on the Madness world so much, and I really enjoy the story of Madness Project Nexus, and I'll be going a little bit more in depth as to why I enjoy it. But this was seriously so awesome. Like, that's the only word I can use to describe it. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's great. And I know this game released with some bugs, but from what I've seen, people are really enjoying the game. And I'm really happy that people are just having so much fun with it. Because I really want this game to do well. I want Team Madness to get their big break. Because they put so much love and effort into this game. And they deserve all the success. Yeah, Matt Jolly and Michael Swain, 2 amazing dudes. I know both of them. I've spoken to both of them. They're so awesome. My highest praises to those 2. They are some of the most dedicated developers I've ever seen. They're so passionate about Project Nexus. It's unreal. And I absolutely love them for it. And I love this project. And I love so many of the people who've worked on it too. But it's not over just yet. We have ourselves an after credit scene. Because everything has to have an after credit scene, right? So, no dash.
Impressive.
We need to assemble everyone. Anyone you have left at your disposal. We must take back the tower. Recover the project from Hank and his cohorts. We're out of time. It must be now. Christoph, you alright? Impossible. No, Sheriff. I'm afraid we are not okay. The employers, they have come. Stand down, mortal. You are not welcome in Nevada. State your business and go. Self-proclaimed savior of Nevada. We don't have time or patience for your ego. Know your place, worm, and be silent for once. You have earned your arrest, Doctor. Don't you see that your part in this drama has reached an end? Absurd. As we speak, Hank threatens to merge Nevada with the other place. Do you have any loyalty to this world? You will stop him at once. Hank Wimbledon will be dealt with. Neither he nor Nevada are your concern any longer. Nor is it your concern to meddle in affairs far above your primitive understanding. Something you have already done far, far too much of. Why are you here? Why have you come? Project Nexus is of no more use to us. Its purpose has been served. Consider its charter revoked. The next threat to this realm approaches rapidly. The time has come to draft a new charter. Cease your meandering and tell me what you want. We have a project for you, Jebediah Christoph. And when the time comes to fulfill it, you will fall in line. Do not fail us. Okay, that many raspy voices all at once. Oh, it does a number on the throat. That's why I took a 1-day break before this, because I knew my throat was going to be put to good use here. But with that out of the way, we have the sheriff here with us. And he's got a couple guns on his back and some frag grenades. The only thing we can do is go through here in these big shutter doors, as there's nothing for us here in this abandoned sector. So the sheriff has 2 revolvers, and Jeb is without his halo and without his special abilities. But that is the end of the game. Go, we tire of you. Yes, that is the end of the game. That is the epilogue. So I'm going to quit the main menu. I'm going to take a drink of water, and then we're going to talk about what the hell we just experienced. So yes, there is nothing after the epilogue. That is the end of Madness Project Nexus. So let's talk about it. What did we think? What did I think? You guys already know what I think about this game. I love it. I think it's great. It has some issues here and there, but so far throughout my story campaign, I have not encountered any bugs at all. Nothing that really broke my game. Well, I've encountered a couple bugs, but nothing that broke the game. Nothing that inhibited my progress. The game went completely smoothly, and I'm very happy for that. And I think that's great. Because I've noticed some people are encountering a lot of bugs. I haven't encountered any. You can watch this playthrough through and through, and you will see that I have encountered no game-breaking bugs, no soft locks. The game played just fine. But let's talk about that story. What just happened in that story? Hank betrayed us. Christoph is still alive. The employers have contacted him. What does it all mean? What's happening? And really what I can say is that this is definitely leading into something. Whether it be to Madness Combat, whether it be a future DLC, that was definitely some big setup to something in the future. More story to come. The Nexus has been foiled, and Hank is seemingly dead, but we don't know how long Hank is going to be dead for, and that's something we have to keep in mind. And am I still recording? Yes, I am. We've been going for almost an hour here, folks. 53 minutes. That is quite... That's probably the longest runtime, but it is a runtime befitting of the finale. But, at the end of the day, I love this game. I love the combat. I love the gameplay. I love that story that we just went through. Honestly, the world that we've just experienced is so big. I really can't cover all of it at this little outro section. But if you've stuck with this playthrough all the way to the very end and you still haven't bought this game, I implore you to buy yourself a copy of Madness Project Nexus, because this game is amazing, this game is awesome, and it deserves to be bought and played and enjoyed by many people. And if this playthrough served you well in your own playthrough, maybe you got stuck in a few areas, and you use this playthrough as a guide, then you're welcome, because that's the primary purpose of this playthrough, was to serve as a guide for people who might get stuck in the story mode. But my TLDR of Madness Project Nexus, amazing game. If you're a fan of Madness Combat, and even if you're not a fan of Madness Combat, this game still has a lot that will appeal to a lot of people. And like, if you like games like Double Dragon, Contra, Streets of Rage, games like that, this game will appeal to you a lot. There's a lot of elements Like, if you like twin-stick shooters in general, I believe Madness Project Nexus has a lot going for it. And before we end off this climactic finale, I will say right now, I will be doing arena mode. This game is not over. That is not the end of Project Nexus on this channel. We still have a whole other mode to go through with arena mode. But for the time being, that is going to be it for Madness Project Nexus. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna see you guys in the arena. Peace out.